I'm working with a vertical hold now, and it's working out. I got 1 out of 3 in the bullseye. Oh, man. This is my last group of the day. This is an improvement from earlier. I will simply need to practice with this bow every day or another recurve that I would like to hunt with and get it to the point where I can put all 3 arrows in at 10 yards from the very first shot every time I come out here. And then when I'm hunting out of a tree stand, I will simply wait for my target deer to step within 10 yards of my position before I even think about taking a shot. And as you progress and become better, you can move back the target to 15 yards and move it back to 20. But the idea is that you can hit a spot, a reasonable sized spot, at a hunting distance on your very first shot. This is my last group of the day. This is an improvement from earlier. I will simply need to practice with this bow every day or another recurve that I would like to hunt with and get it to the point where I can put all 3 arrows in at 10 yards from the very first shot every time I come out here. String blur is something that you really want to be conscious of for fine-tuning accuracy and consistency, whether you're shooting at a target or game. I personally recommend this strategy for string blur. I recommend that when you draw back the string at full draw, you can put an arrow on there. When you reach your anchor point, I recommend that you put the string blur in the center of the riser. And to make that easy to do, I recommend that you close your left eye if you're right eye dominant, and that you establish the center of the serving. It's going to be blurry, and put it in the center of the riser. And then I open my eyes once I have that established, and I continue with my shot sequence. That is the best method and most consistent, most reliable method that I have found for using string blur, and that is for a vertical bow hold where the bow is vertically straight up and down. If you're canning the bow, the string blur goes out of the picture because you no longer have the string blur to work with, because the string is going to be way off to the side. It's not going to be involved with your sight picture. So it's almost irrelevant for a canted bow, but extremely relevant for a vertical bow. The best thing you can do if you're going to be dedicated to hunting with a recurve bow is to shoot about a dozen arrows. If you have more time, maybe 20 every single day with your established form and your hunting bow, your hunting arrows, and get yourself a good target. If you're going to hunt with a traditional bow, accept the handicap that it is, and you really need to get your scouting and setups situated in a way that's going to force the deer to step within your effective range.